G'day folks, it's Nick from PC Locs, ready to show you our new generation FUYL product. So our core workflows, which I'll get you to have a look at now, we've got charging, loaning, repairs, and deployment or new device.
And to simply charge, you just select the charging. Today I want to charge a device, select charge device. You log in with some credentials. I'll log in with our Google credential. We'll sign in. And the tower is now looking for an available bay, so you can put in your device so you can securely charge your laptop, iPad. Once you put in your device, it comes in with a pre-cabled USB-C. It has a raised platform, so you can easily take out a device, and then you simply close the doors.
At the end of the day, we will come back and pick up our device. Now it's been fully charged, so we'll hit charging and pick up a device. The system will ask me to authenticate myself. There I go, authenticating, nice and secure, and the system will present me back my device inside the bay. I unplug. There's a light inside to make sure that I can see in any dark environments. Shut the bay door, and I'm ready to go.
We have a loaning workflow. So the loaning workflow is, again, just as simple to use. What I can do if the school needs to loan a device to a pupil, they can come along, and again, I'll use Google this time to check my credentials, and it's going to look for a device for me, and I'm going to loan a device. So it's going to give me a MacBook to take because I forgot to bring my device to school for the day. So I need to go to class. It tells me that I need to return this device at the end of the school day. And the great thing about this is it's got an asset tag on it. So what I can do when I come back is simply scan the asset tag, and the tower will recognize my asset tag. And I haven't even had to log in with my credentials there. I just put that device back in, and IT team then know that that asset has been returned, it's charging, and it's available for the next user to come along and borrow that device. The other use for a loaning could be in schools. Every school has the problem of how do they distribute relief staff devices. So we have a number of customers who use the loaning workflow to distribute relief staff devices to their teachers. So again, instead of IT having to sign out an asset to a teacher and having a queue of 5, 6, 7 relief teachers coming to school at 8 o'clock in the morning needing to be in class at 8:30, they know they can send them to the tower, and within 30 seconds they've all got the devices, they can go off to class, and at the end of the school day they need to be returned before they leave the campus. So that's a nice easy one as well for schools to think about and use that workflow.
What I'm going to run through right now is our repair process. So our smart locker systems can now act as a drop-off point for repair devices. Obviously a really great user-led experience. So if we come to the kiosk console and we select repairs, I can now select repair a device, and if I am a Microsoft environment, as an example, I can utilize my username and password as an authentication method. So we'll run through there. What will happen now is that we're given some prompts, and there's options there to select from broken screen, keyboard. You can also get more descriptive with the inbuilt iPad keyboard as well. So we tap on the screen. Obviously we can give a further description if we want to there as well. Hit continue. What I also have the option to do as well is that if the device is asset tagged, we can utilize the iPad's camera to scan an asset tag, and that can then attribute to the ticket at the same time. I'm going to manually enter a device ID for this instance, so 1234. In this same workflow, we also have the option, and the administrator can set this, is that if a short-term loaner is wanted to be given to the student or staff member, then they can obviously access that at the same interaction. For now, I'm going to select no. What will happen now is there's a bay made available as the drop-off point. Obviously, being a repair, we don't need to charge or plug that device in. Bay is now secured. What will happen in the background for your administrators is that there is a ingestion via an email, so it could be to an administrator, or it could even be a ticketing system that starts that process. And when the administrators have the time allowed to come and collect those devices, they can come back, collect those at their will. In reverse, once the repair is completed and placed back in by the administrator, a notification is sent to the user that their repaired device is ready for collection. If they have been given a short-term loaner, then they can return that in that same interaction and then collect their broken device, which is now repaired.
You might have a situation where you want to deploy a new device. Certainly in the tertiary environment, this is popular, where you've got staff members that work all hours of the evening and might be starting on a day where IT is not necessarily available. IT might then elect to pop a device in there ready to go for that staff member and have it picked up as soon as they're ready. So they come in at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday when IT is off doing something else. They select a new device, authenticate as the IT administrator has asked them to, potentially with SSO and multi-factor, and the tower knows exactly which bay to open to give them their device. Get in touch with myself or in touch with your reseller and inquire about FUYL.